How much longer do you plan on leaving all your belongings spread out in your room? If you don't do it soon, I might just throw everything out the window.
You know I can't come and collect my belongings right now. I'm in the hospital. Why are you telling me this when you know that I can't do anything about it?
Because all your stuff gets in the way. If you're going to move out of the house, then please do it as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, but I can't move out right away. I need some time to find a new place. If possible, I'd like to stay here a little longer. I don't want to move out just yet.
Are you kidding me? Do you seriously intend to keep living here? I think it's time for you to move out. I'm getting really tired of this situation. How many times do I have to tell you? We're happy as long as your brother Joel lives with us. He's intelligent, has a fantastic job, and earns a great income. We really don't care about you at all. In fact, we want you gone.
I know that you want me gone, but what you did was totally crazy, Mom. I can't believe you poured boiling water on my back. That's not something a mother should do to her daughter. Actually, it's not something anyone should do to anyone. Your actions towards me were completely unacceptable. I also can't believe that Joel canceled my health insurance and took the money. The hospital fees are really expensive because I don't have any health insurance right now.
I have to do that. I didn't have any other choice. I wanted you to move out a long time ago, but you refused. I only poured boiling water all over you so that you would move out.
You must be insane. You didn't have to do that. You should have talked to me about it, and I would have considered about moving out. Also, you keep asking me to move out, but you don't really have the right to do that. That house was given to me and Joel as an inheritance when Dad passed away. Why am I the one being kicked out? It's my house too, you know. I also have many precious memories with Dad in that house.
Yeah, this is why I hate you, Wendy. You love Dad so much, but you never seem to like me. You're also dumb and pretty ugly. I really want you out the house. I can't stand looking at your stupid face anymore.
I really love Dad because he treated me like a normal human being. All you ever did was compare me to Joel. You always made fun of me and insulted me for not being as good as him. Dad would love and care for me no matter what. He didn't compare me to anyone. He respected me for who I was. That's why I prefer being with him much more than being with you.
Yeah, I really don't care about any of that now. Your dad, who loved you so much, is no longer here with us. There is no need for you to stay in this house any longer now that he's gone, right? I really only live in this house with just Joel. There's no place for you here.
How could you say that to me? I'm still your daughter.
I really wish you weren't my daughter. I've disliked you for a long time, but now I hate you. You're an adult, but you can't even find a job. How long have you been unemployed for now? How much longer are you planning to rely on me? I don't want to be responsible for you forever.
What are you talking about? I'm not unemployed. I work very hard at my job every single day.
Stop making up lies like that. You spend most of your time locked in your room. You barely ever leave your room during the day. If you're going to be lazy and seclude yourself all day, there's no reason for you to live here. You can have exactly the same lifestyle anywhere else. That's why I'm asking you to move out. Please just hurry and get the hell out of here. If you don't, I'm going to have to pour boiling water all over you again. I really don't want to do that to you again.
How can you treat me like this, Mom? Do you really hate me that much? I might have been a little clumsy and dumb growing up. I still tried my best to impress you. I wanted you to love me. I'm your daughter.
Please stop talking about things like that. It's just a huge waste of time. I don't have time for idle chit-chat.
Do you even care about me? Do you even see me as your daughter at all?
Not really. I've only given birth to you because Joel was such a successful child. I thought that you would be similar to him. Unfortunately for me, you turned out to be a total failure. If I had known, I would never have had a second child. I wish I could go back in time and decide not to have another child.
I'm just so shocked to hear that from you. I'm speechless. I really can't believe that you're my mom. How could you say such terrible things to me?
You really need to shut up. You don't even understand how difficult it is to be a mom. It's incredibly stressful to have a failed child like you. You have no idea how I feel at all, so you have no right to accuse me of anything.
Fine, that's it. I'm tired of trying to talk to you. If you hate me this much, I'm giving up. I'm going to stop trying to get you to accept and love me. I've realized that it's completely hopeless. You're never going to change.
So you finally decided to move out then. Thank you so much. That's a huge weight off my shoulders. It feels great to finally be free from you. This is the happiest I've felt in a long time. Hey, Wendy. How have you been doing? Did you miss me?
What do you want from me, Mom? I don't want to talk to you.
Why are you being so cold? We haven't spoken in about 6 months.
I'm a bit surprised to receive a text from you. I thought that I would never have to see or talk to you ever again. What do you want from me all of a sudden? Why did you text me? Please get straight to the point. I don't have much time.
I can't believe you're talking like this to your own mom. How rude of you. I heard some rumors that you're earning a pretty nice salary these days. Is that really true? You finally managed to find a job?
Who told you all of this?
I heard it from your Uncle Jim. He told me that you were working really hard these days. According to him, you've been really successful lately.
So it was Uncle Jim that told you about all this. It makes sense because I've been asking him to do some work for me. He's a tax accountant after all.
Wait, hold on a minute. Why would you need help from a tax accountant? What kind of job do you have?
I still work the same job as I always have. I work from home as a stock trader and stock portfolio manager.
A stock trader?
Yes, I trade stocks and provide advice to people on which stocks to buy. I work as a freelancer, so I sought Uncle Jim's help with the taxes. The process can be quite confusing, and I was struggling to handle it on my own. That's when I remembered that Uncle Jim was a tax advisor.
I have no idea about any of this. Just how much are you earning right now?
I think I'm earning around $100,000 a year. I don't really want to disclose it to anyone because it's not that significant. I think I can make a lot more in the near future.
Are you seriously earning that much? So you're earning around $8,000 a month?
Yeah, around that. It varies depending on how much time I dedicate to work, though.
You're only earning this much because I kicked you out of the house, right? You should be grateful to me.
What are you talking about?
You decided to work hard because I forced you out of the house, didn't you? Your current success is all due to what I did to you. I'm really glad I could assist you like this. Can you repay me for what I did? How about moving back in with us?
Move back in with you? You're joking, right? Why would I ever want to return to someone like you? I've never felt gratitude towards you even once in my life. Have you already forgotten how you kicked me out of the house? What you did to me was unacceptable. I will never forgive you for that.
You're still upset about that? It happened such a long time ago. It's about time you forgave me for that. I am sorry for pouring the boiling water all over you, though. I was really stressed out at the time and I couldn't help myself. Now that I think about it, I did go a little too far. I would love for you to move back in with us. I promise such a thing will never happen again. You have lots of money now, right?
I have no intention of moving back in with you. I've already built my own house.
Wait, what did you just say? You have your own house now?
Yeah, I have my own house. I had it constructed to be comfortable for both living and working.
You didn't build a house just for yourself, did you? Are you married now?
Yeah, I got married recently. I had a boyfriend who planned to marry me once I moved out of your house. We decided to get married a few weeks after you kicked me out. We also decided to have a house built for the two of us.
I'm really surprised to hear that, Wendy. You truly are my child, aren't you? I'm really proud of you. The house must be quite spacious, right? We're going to move in with you guys. Let's all live together as one big family.
What on earth are you saying? Do you really think I would just agree to you and Joel moving in with us?
You're going to let us move in with you, right? We're your family after all. We have every right to live with you.
What happened to the house that Dad left for us? The house you kicked me out of by pouring boiling water all over me.
The house is no longer our property.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Joel became addicted to gambling and managed to get us into a huge amount of debt. He had to sell the house to repay the borrowed money. I had no idea he was a gambling addict. I was shocked when he told me how much debt he was in.
That's shocking to hear. I expected better from Joel.
That isn't even everything. Joel also stole some money from his company so he could keep on gambling. He was immediately fired from his high-paying job at a reputable company.
Yeah, he completely deserves to get fired for that. However, I still can't believe you both sold the house without consulting me. That's what shocks me the most.
He's also being fined $500,000 from his company for stealing their money and ruining the company's reputation. He had no choice but to sell the house in an attempt to repay the fine.
Okay, it's all starting to make sense now. I'm so disappointed in him.
The problem is that selling the house wasn't enough. He still owes the company around $200,000. We really need you to help us out. Both Joel and I don't have any money or time. We also don't have a job either. Can you help us out, right? We're family after all.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do to assist you both.
What are you talking about? There are many ways you can help us. You can start by letting us move into your house with you. We really need a place to live. I also want you to start giving us some financial support. We both need some cash to pay for our living expenses. A couple of $100s a month will be enough for now. We can talk about increasing it a little later on.
Are you seriously asking me to support you guys financially? That's not happening. Neither of you seemed to care about me when we were living together. There's absolutely no reason for me to help you guys out. We're family. That's enough of a reason to help us out.
You also received some inheritance money from Dad, right? Joel and I already used up all the inheritance money that we received. Please give us some of that inheritance money. Dad left it to us in case of emergencies. Now is the time to use it.
I'm not giving you my portion of the inheritance money. I'm really planning to save it for when I need the money. It's not my fault that both you and Joel spent it already. I used a small portion to build a nice doghouse in our garden for my dog. The rest I'm planning to save up for when I really need it.
You spent your inheritance money on a doghouse? What a waste. You should be giving that money to help us out.
Actually, I really love my dog, so it's definitely worth the money. He's more like a family member to me than you guys. Also, you need to stop judging me for what I spend the inheritance money on. You spent all of it on high-brand bags and clothes that you barely even wear. That's a huge waste of money. I'm guessing that Joel decided to spend it all on gambling, too. I'm very content with the way I spent a small portion of my inheritance money. The doghouse is spacious and looks great. Do you still have any complaints?
Of course I have complaints. That money would have been better spent by me and Joel. We really need that money right now. You really are the worst kind of person.
I'm sorry. What did you just say to me?
I said you're the worst. How could you treat your own family like this?
I should be the one saying that to you guys. In the end, you poured boiling water all over me and kicked me out of the house that Dad left for me. Joel canceled my health insurance without me knowing and stole the money that was saved from it. When I went to the hospital after you poured boiling water over me, I was told my health insurance didn't exist. I had to pay the full fee to the hospital because of that. I absolutely hate the both of you from the bottom of my heart. You both treated me like I wasn't part of the family. Now I'm going to take revenge and watch you suffer. I won't offer any help to either of you. You don't deserve it.
I already told you I was under a lot of stress. I apologize for pouring boiling water over you. Being a mother can be extremely stressful at times. I'm sure you'll understand when you have your own child.
Being stressed out doesn't excuse what you did to me. I am never going to turn out to be a mom like you, so I won't ever understand your feelings. Please stop trying to ask me for help. You guys really need to figure this out for yourselves.
There's no use in trying to stop us because we're in a desperate situation. We're going to get all our belongings together and start getting ready to move to your place. We will finish moving in by the end of today.
If either of you steps foot on my property, I will report you to the police.
Wait, why would you involve the police?
You can try your luck if you really want to. I'm not giving you permission to enter my house, so it's trespassing if you do enter. The police will arrest you as soon as you step inside the house.
How could you do this to us? We're supposed to be family, aren't we? I'm your mother, the one who gave birth to you. You should take care of me until the day I die. After all, I raised you. Even if you can't allow Joel to move in with you guys, you need to at least let me move in with you. It's the rule of society to look after your parents once they start getting old.
Shut your mouth, Mom. You never raised me at all. Dad was the only one that ever cared for me. I'm finally enjoying my life now that you're not a part of it. I have a loving husband and a house that I built with my own money. I don't need you to come back into my life to ruin it. I want to maintain my current happy life. You guys are definitely not going to be moving in with me. I never want to have to talk to you or see you ever again. Despite the warnings I gave, my mom did not heed them. She ignored me completely and decided to try forcefully move into my house with Joel. I had to call the police when they forcefully entered my house without any other options. About 10 minutes after my call, the police arrived and successfully arrested both my mom and Joel. My mom couldn't believe that she was getting arrested and started arguing with the police. She told them that they should arrest just Joel and let her free. Joel was shocked by what she told the police, and they ended up getting into a huge argument on the spot. They ended up cutting ties with each other while simultaneously getting arrested. Joel was also charged with 2 other crimes after he was arrested. The first crime was for stealing his company's money and using it to gamble. The second offense entailed the cancellation of my health insurance without my knowledge and the misappropriation of the funds I had allocated for its payment. He had to spend a little while in prison and also serve a few years of probation. After getting released from prison, he managed to recover from his gambling addiction and start his life from scratch. He successfully managed to get employed at a small company in the countryside and is currently trying to pay back all his debt. On the other hand, my mom's life is not going so well. She was abandoned by both of her kids and she became completely alone. With no place to reside, she was compelled to lease a small, dilapidated apartment located on the outskirts of the city. She does multiple part-time jobs with minimum wage to barely make a living these days. From time to time, she sends me messages pleading for forgiveness and requesting to reside with me. However, she was starting to get very annoying, so I blocked her number and cut ties with her completely. She lives the rest of her life regretting how terribly she treated me. Recently, I found out that I'm pregnant and that I was going to become a mother in the near future. I promised myself I would never become like my mom and that I would love and care for my child forever. My mom gave me a perfect example of how not to raise a child. I will use everything that I experienced as a lesson to become the best mom I can become.